need to do the opposite of what they've done to us. We need to take their social engineering, their culture creation, and re-engineer it, invert that, create our own culture. We need to create our own art. We need to take, look at their demonic, entertainment, whether it's books, movies, music, and we need to create our own books, movies, music, so that we can save the world through art. Why? Because we're made in the likeness and image of God. If we're made in the likeness and image of God, and we keep that in mind, like an iconographer does while they're creating an icon, they are praying over it. They're doing their best to reflect the other side. If we're doing that and taking that same thinking and how we're creating things in the art that we make, then when it's consumed, it'll be an inversion of the art that's out there now. Everything from the P. Diddy stuff to whatever, right? We're done with that stuff. We're done with that stuff.
And as opposed to, not to pick on the Protestants, but as opposed to trying to fit into the structure of modern pop culture and go, well, we're just like the good guy, and you end up making garbage. It's always, I reference that Hank Hill and King of the Hill when Bobby started getting into Christian rock, and he was like, you're not making Christianity any better, you're making rock and roll worse. And it's like that sort of thing, because they're trying to fit into the structure given to them by the demonic influence, essentially. And so if you look further and further and further back, I do think we are having sort of a new wellspring of sorts of like architects and artists and stuff that are looking towards the true and the beautiful, instead of trying to fit in with a pop culture and go, but we're Christian.
It's not about like worship music. It's not about Jesus rocks. There's none of that stuff. It's kind of like approaching it like I'm a musician or an artist and I happen to be Eastern Orthodox. Some of it can reflect that, but it's done with that exact same intent that you're referring to. It's not trying to like become, that other
the Christian Taylor Swift. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Who wants, like, that sounds so awful when you put it that way.